Alright, brothers and sisters, I have another video for you today. This one's about Kamala Harris returning as president between August 17th and August 18th, 2025, and about the Proud Boys Dark Knight Rises football stadium attack 9/7/2025 and the Trump head wound 9/7/2025 six seal blood moon eclipse. Okay, so this here is a AI generated image that Donald Trump posted on Kamala Harris's birthday, the same day he attended the Steelers Jets game, okay, where Najee Harris scores the final touchdown. There was 6,666 likes. Shows you in the corner here in the lower right that it was on her birthday. And obviously there's some sort of code there with the 8:03 p.m. I'm not going to elaborate on that. Murder by numbers is 38 and stuff like that. I didn't bring all the codes and everything in here, all right? And I can tell you that there is a consistent pattern in things that are going on, that a lot of these codes keep showing back up, okay, in the Steelers theme colors, and okay. All right, so I apologize, this video isn't, all the screenshots aren't in exact order, and I'm gonna have to jump around a little bit because in the photo app it's just by date and stuff, and some of the stuff I've re-screenshotted multiple times. And okay, all right, so here it is, the article about it. Okay, here's the Proud Boys, right, black and yellow, just like the Steelers. Just gonna go through some of the Steelers color stuff here first. More Steelers colors. I Pet Goat 2. You can see the stadium lights. You can see the black and gold stadium colors. You've got the FEMA camp scene here. You've got the barcode on the goat's head there that has a 666. You have somebody with a dog like they're hunting people down. Trump wearing the black and yellow Steelers color MAGA hat. We're going to get to the Dark Knight Rises here in a moment here. Okay. Donnie Darko, the actor for Donnie Darko, has this temporary fake Steelers tattoo. You can read this. I don't want to read every single thing. You can pause and read this, okay? Here's Obama hosting the Steelers, right? Super Bowl champions. And Hines Ward was attended this as well, okay? And he was the guy that ran the football back in Dark Knight Rises. Here's Trump with the black and yellow again. Okay, now let's get to here too. So when Joe Biden was voting for Kamala Harris, you have this lady here with the Steelers shirt. Okay. Now, I've been talking about, see if I can find the AI election interference screenshots. I think they were down here. Okay. Sorry, that's about the Raven. We're going to get to that. Here it is. Russian interference in the 2024 election, United States election. And I'm not going to get into reading a bunch about this, but if you go to the wiki, it explains how they used AI to deceive the people, okay? Here we go right here. The government has announced Russia interference in America presidential election. Okay. Now what's going to happen here? Let me go back here. Because when they announce this, then that's going to be the motive. Once he's arrested, then it's going to be the motivation for the Proud Boys attack, okay? And what do you got here? The black and yellow Steelers, right? The 322 on the stadium, right? Okay, now check this out. I gotta go up here to the date range. from when Trump posted that AI photo of himself on Kamala Harris's birthday when Najee Harris scored the final touchdown, it's 322 days to 6 Seal Blood Moon in the Dark Knight Rises football game. And check out Aaron Rodgers. There was all this drama about Aaron Rodgers, right? Coming to the Steelers. $13.6 million contract, okay? And let's go here. Should find the Steelers equals 136. Right there. The Steelers, 136. And what else equals 136? Shame on you. That's an iPet goat too. Right? Shame. He's saying shame on you because they took, because the election got stolen. And that's what this is all going to come down to, all right? And that's what's going to create the Civil War. Okay, so sealed indictment, right? Okay. Can pause and read that. Oops, that was a double thing. Screenshot. Bane appears in jail in The Dark Knight Rises, right? Where he gives a speech about the corruption of the system, right? That's what Trump's always doing, right? Blackgate prisons where he was held. Antichrist Obama equal the same. There was something else with that. I wanted to mention about that. Oh, yeah, because where's it at? They let all the Proud Boys out, right? So that's exactly what Bane did, too. He released all... Right here. Let's see, where's it at? See, then people started making comments that Bane let all the prisoners out, okay? Right here. And that's what happened. It says Bane's militia... Or, wait. Let's see what it says here. Applies... Bane's militia then proceed to release all the inmates who joined the cause, okay? And what I just show you, he was letting all the Proud Boys out, right? Here it is. Oath Keepers, Proud Boys leader out of prison. Okay. See, this is what's going to get Donald Trump in trouble. Once he's arrested and they commit an act of terrorism, his militias, then that's game over, okay? And let's get to I'm just going to skip around a little bit. Here it is. In Last Man Standing, you have a white Trump and a black Trump, and the black Trump has a devil's tail, okay? And that's telling you Obama's coming back, okay? After Trump, just like an iPet goat too, what do? The Trump, Donald Dunt's figure transforms into Obama, and he's laughing, okay? I do believe Trump's one of the beast of revelations, but I believe Barack Obama's the final Antichrist that will lead the New World Order, and Trump is a false flag. To bring down Christianity. And anybody that believes anything along those lines of Christian values are going to be considered radicals, MAGA radicals, and QAnon radicals, okay? I want to talk about this Kamala Harris symbolism too again, before I get into this other stuff with The Simpsons. So what do you have here? Black and yellow again, and a Kamala Harris figure, right? Okay? Here you have Scarlet again. I was talking about Scarlett Johansson, and in the Bible it talks about the arrayed in purple and scarlet, okay? And you always see these Kamala Harris figures with the scarlet or the purple, okay? And right here you have the U.S. president fights to defend all as terrorists seize the G20 summit, okay? Here again, here's another Kamala Harris character with a 47, black hair, and the purple, all right? Oh, sorry, this is not in the best order. So I've been talking about this for a while, right? And now all of a sudden, Tulsi Gabbard starts talking about how Obama was involved in fabricating the Russian interference in 2016. So now you've got this big division here between Democrats and Republicans, and how Obama says he's standing by this what he said about the Russia being involved in the elections, okay? Let's see here. And here's another one. Trump posted an AI video of Obama, okay? So it showed the former president being forcibly detained by the FBI and then pasting aside at jail, okay? So here again, we got this AI involved. Sorry if there's some duplicates. I'm just trying to get all this put together, and it's overwhelming, okay? Oh, and check this out. Kamala Harris decides not to run for governor. Huh, shocker. It's because she's coming back as president. Here it is, Trump being connected with Bane. Here's the Dark Knight Rises game. And Aaron Rodgers used to play for the Jets. Now he's playing for the Steelers. Got a little switcheroony symbolism there. We got the Ravens, the Seahawks in. Pittsburgh all playing. I would say all those teams are coded in here. We've got the Seahawks. We've got the Ravens. There's a Ravens emblem there. You got the black and yellow Steelers. Let's get to some of the Ravens coding. You can pause and read this. I just want to make this video short for people as possible. Everyone's exhausted, okay? You can pause and read. These are the connections to ravens and religions, okay? God commands the ravens to feed the prophet Elijah. That was one of the biblical instances of ravens. Okay, here's more of the Dark Knight Rises stuff. Wears a Bane mask into the Ravens game. Gotham Rogues, that's the name of the football team. That's black and yellow. That equals the same as Skull and Bones. And we know Skull and Bones Society is 322. Here's the Ravens colors again and the Kamala Harris symbolism. The purple and scarlet, right? Arrayed in purple and scarlet. All right, let's get into some of these now. So Trump had his victory rally January 19th at Capital One Arena. All right, and what do you have? Capital One Arena equals the same as Harris Walls and Proud Boys. Oh, here's another with the black and yellow of that. And the purple. And you've got the purple there as well again. Fool me twice, can't be fooled. That's an iPet Goat 2. Equals the same as interference in election. The Dark Knight equals the same as the Steelers. Sealed indictments. Election was rigged. Both equal 176. Here's Obama laughing. And of course over here you have the guillotine blade coming down on the 101 there. And you have the hangman here. Let's talk about the two blood moons quick. There's the two blood moons. iPet Goat 2. Up here, there's two blood moons on the cheek. On the right has the Pi Day blood moon with the pi symbol on the eyebrow. On the other one here, you have Trump on his back on the Pi Day blood, or on the blood moon, which is 9/7 and 9/8/2025. And here you have the head wound. 7 characters, 9 rays of sun coming off the head wound to Trump. And then you have the 3D printed composite gun character here, okay? Steelers uniform, Trump indictment, both equal 199. The Ravens, Kamala Harris, both equal 112. Baltimore, Maryland, equals the same as President Harris. All right, so when Trump was indicted, let's go back over here. So his first indictment to his victory rally at the Capital One Arena at 666 days. Okay, from his rally to August 18th is 211 days, which is the 47th prime. Okay, and what are we looking at? 47th president. Okay. Aaron Rodgers equals the same as blood moon eclipse. All right, now from when Trump attended the Kennedy Center, which there was all kinds of coded symbolism with Abraham Lincoln being shot in a theater and the whole Kennedy being shot. Okay, there was a bunch of symbolism there. Okay, from that, when he attended that to September 7th, 6 Seal Blood Moon is 88 days, like 88 miles per hour, Back to the Future. Okay. There's that 47. We'll mention it's part of Freemasonry, very important to them. You can pause this and read this. Here you got the Kamala Harris in the purple again. I'm probably forgetting something or leaving something out, and I apologize. Oh, yep, here it is. I almost missed this. I apologize for the scrolling back and forth, people. Okay, here we go. Simpsons parody, right? West Wing story. All right. The video was a commentary on how poorly Trump had been running the office with a partisan view, creating further opposition between the two main parties of American politics. Okay, now get this, right? All right, really think about this. When Trump falls down in the video, okay, and that's the head wound, okay, is what they're showing you. Biden makes fun of him for falling, asking him, "Who's the old man now?" And it's interesting, that wasn't too soon after this video was made that Biden and Harris became running mates for the next election. And I told people, and people don't even realize when you get these things right. I told people, made several posts, and I can prove it, that Kamala Harris was going to be the nominee and it wasn't going to be Biden. And what'd they do? They all walked around podium to podium pushing that even Obama, oh, yep, we're standing behind Biden and he's going to be the nominee. And I knew that wasn't going to be the case. All right. And then they brought her in. Okay. Which they did that on, Obama endorsed her on 726, which I think Antichrist or the Antichrist equals 726. Okay. In the reverse English. Okay, then Lisa Simpson took over the presidency after Trump, which was this was in another one of their episodes. I think this was Bark to the Future, or this might have been the same one. Either way, it's all in The Simpsons. Lisa Simpson took over the presidency after Trump, which comes with previous mismanaging in presidential affairs as well as financial debt to be fixed. Okay, like I said, that's what they want to do, is make it so that it's all blamed on the Christians. They brought all this about. The tariffs, the economic collapse, the war, everything. It's going to be blamed on them. And then there's going to be mass Christian persecution, and that line of thought will no longer be tolerated. Okay. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and found it informative. Actually, I want to mention one more thing. Some people think Trump's the Antichrist or Obama's the Antichrist. I'm not, I don't think it's unreasonable for people to say that Trump is, or Obama is. We'll see how this unfolds. But I believe Trump is one of the beasts of Revelations, but he's not the final Antichrist. And that Obama's the final Antichrist, and that will rule the one world government. And I have a bunch of information on that and videos on my channel. Okay. All right, I hope all you found this video informative and helpful. Thank you for watching.